This morning I woke up, was having breakfast, I was eating a bagel, and I got totally inspired. I'm going into the test kitchen today. I have to work with salmon, and my brain said, everything bagel salmon. So today, I'm gonna teach you how to make everything bagel salmon, and we're also gonna learn how to make sun-dried tomatoes taste delicious by reconstituting them, making them soft and delicate. And then, to finish it off, we're gonna make a pesto using sunflower seeds, because sunflower seeds make incredible pesto. So join me in the test kitchen. Let's go cook. Hi, I'm Ric Orlando. Welcome to the Tierra Farm Test Kitchen here in beautiful Columbia County, New York. It's so gorgeous here. And today, we're gonna use one of Tierra Farm's signature seasonings. This is their everything bagel seasoning on salmon. That's right, we're making everything bagel salmon. A little different, doesn't just have to be on bagels anymore. We're gonna make a sunflower seed pesto using the Tierra Farm organic salted sunflower seeds, and a beautiful cold plate under it with little potatoes, green beans, radishes, and Tierra Farm's organic sun-dried tomatoes. So you wanna get started? Let me show you how this recipe is done. The first thing we wanna do is get our potatoes cooking. So I've got a pot of simmering water here, and it's nicely salted. I mean, it's salted like pasta. So we've got these nice little organic baby potatoes, and we put a few in the water. They have to boil for about 5 or 6 minutes until they're tender, and then we're gonna add the green beans, and we're gonna add the dried tomatoes. In Italy, sun-dried tomatoes are made to reconstitute, not to eat like hard raisins. So you always wanna put warm water or warm vinegar. Even oil won't do it. So we're gonna cook these, and I'll show you how delicious they get. All right, so while that's going, let's get our salmon in the oven. We have beautiful Alaskan salmon right here. This is wild king salmon. I've got organic extra virgin olive oil, and I'm just gonna brush the fish with a little bit of olive oil. And I'm gonna brush the pan that we're gonna bake it in with a little olive oil too, so it doesn't stick. Okay, so now we're gonna cook our organic king salmon. Got a cast iron skillet. I have my oven on about 425. I like to cook the salmon fast and turn it off and let it just sit so it's just past medium. Then I'm gonna move the salmon right into the pan. I think this will work easily for us. These are delicate. Okay, I'm gonna brush them with a little bit of olive oil as well. And now comes the fun part. A pinch of salt, and then the Tierra Farm everything bagel seasoning. So we're gonna make this stuff have a little crunchy, delicious sesame, onion, garlic, black sesame, so delicious. Poppy seeds, everything you'd have on a bagel, we're having on salmon. Nice crunchy crust. These guys are gonna go into the oven for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then they'll be done. Let them rest right in the pan. Salmon's in the oven, potatoes are cooking. They are definitely just perfectly tender. So now I'm gonna show you what you wanna do with dried tomatoes. So we want these dried tomatoes to reconstitute a bit and get tender. So I'm gonna cut them into little strips now so I don't have to deal with them when they're wet. And we're gonna drop them in with the potatoes, and we're gonna drop in our green beans, and we're gonna let them cook for a few minutes. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna soften the tomatoes up and bring back that beautiful flavor. Just kind of like, you know how when you soak raisins or dried cherries to make a dessert? Same thing, you wanna reconstitute your tomatoes. I've got beautiful spring haricot vert, little green beans going in the water. We're gonna let those cook for about 3 minutes, drain them, rinse them, and cool them down, and I'll show you how we're gonna make our pesto. So now, we have cooked our potatoes, our sun-dried tomatoes and green beans, strained them and ran some cool water on them, and I arranged them on the plate. Salmon is in the oven. The oven is turned off, so it's just sitting in there now, cooking just gently and beautiful. Let's make our sauce. We're gonna make sunflower seed pesto. That's right. When we think of pesto, we are thinking of Genovese pesto, basil, pine nuts, garlic, cheese. But we can make anything into a pesto that we like. So what we're gonna use is Tierra Farm organic salted sunflower seeds, lightly toasted instead of pine nuts, and they're gonna give us some texture. And then we're gonna use 1 clove of garlic. 1 clove of garlic. We're gonna put a pinch of sea salt and a little black pepper. And then we're gonna add herbs. We have the traditional basil, which is delicious. We're going to add chopped parsley, which is gonna keep it really green and fresh. And then to work beautifully with all these aromatics, we're gonna add some fresh dill. So we have a 3-herb pesto going on in here. We need a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to get the process going, and then we're gonna add some more, and a little bit of fresh lemon juice. These happen to be Meyer lemons, but you can use a traditional lemon. This is going in here. I'm gonna turn it into a dressing for this dish. killer. Run the machine. Now with the machine running, we want to help break this down a little bit. I'm actually going to add a little bit of water, and then we're going to add some extra virgin olive oil to that as well. Okay? So, we don't want it to be too smooth. Let's see. That looks gorgeous. So now I'm going to take it out and put it right here into this bowl and spoon this out. This is our beautiful pesto. Sunflower seed, dill, basil, and parsley. So delicious. I salted it. It's ready to go. Let's get our salmon and make our plate and have some everything bagel salmon with organic sunflower seed pesto. So now you see the salmon has been sitting in the pan. The pan carried over the heat so it didn't just sit there and boil and get overcooked. So let's arrange that right on top of our green beans and let's sauce it up. I've got my beautiful pesto. We're gonna put a few dabs on the plate. We'll put a little bit on the fish. I think I'm gonna give it a little more lemon juice, a little drop of olive oil, and there you have it. Everything bagel salmon. I'm Ric Orlando. We're in the Tierra Farm Test Kitchen in Columbia County. Thanks for joining me. We have a fabulous dish here and many more. Come back soon.